We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Britt Pruitt is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that pitched in the All-Star game earlier this year. I like the way this guy goes about his business. He attacks the strike zone, and one of the things he's not afraid to do, let the opposing team put the ball in play. A solid all-around pitcher.
So striding forward now, Carlos Vargas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Carlos Vargas. Here
we go, boys.
Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hey, nobody out now. Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Christian Robinson.
The right fielder.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Fouled off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he popped him up. Brown in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that misses 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Up next for Arizona, Seth Beer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Beer.
You're ahead of him right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Going out now.
Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bohm, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Kevin Cron. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the 2nd. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Jimmy Killebrew, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jimmy
Here it comes.
Killebrew.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Lorenzo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lorenzo is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
So now to the plate, Britt Pruitt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he popped him up. Coming in is Peterson, but he can't get to it. That's a one-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Stepping up now, Carlos Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets two bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, make a play.
Pruitt on third. Vargas is over at second with one down in the inning. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The center fielder, number 4, Cattell.
Standing in now, Cattell Marte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Here now the 0-2. Popped up. Smith is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Got it, got it, got it.
Benitez is there to put it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Seth Beer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bow.
Come on now.
In now, Alec Bohm. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Two down here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jimmy Killebrew. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw. And he's back into second here safely.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Connor Siebold, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 5, Connor Siebold. Now batting, right fielder, Juan Benitez.
2-2.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Slide, 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 slide.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in once again, Jacob Amaya. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here now the 2-2.
Come on. Let's play right here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Four runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready now, Kevin Crone. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Rafael Lorenzo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
All right, here we go now.
1 out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Kyle Isbell will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kyle Isbell.
Hey, 2 away now.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Hit to short. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Carlos Vargas. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Christian Robinson. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Here we go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, one away. One away.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is foul right side.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, get yourself right here, huh?
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The pitcher, Jimmy Killebrew, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Hey, let her rip right here.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Find the ball. What a way to square
He
up on
came to
that ball.
play
Great
today.
job.
Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Seth Beer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding in, Alec Bohm. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alec Bohm becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Kevin Crone. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, 2 out.
The windup and the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Into the box now, Rafael Lorenzo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Tirso Ornelas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 26, Tirso Ornelas.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Carlos Vargas.
The second baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Benitez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here 4-0. Stephon Crichton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Jimmy Killebrew. He singled his last time up.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Christian Robinson. He went down on strikes last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ketel.
In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, here we go.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, ground ball right now. Huh now?
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There's just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Seth Beer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Jimmy Killebrew earns his 8th victory of the season as he struck out 22 batters, breaking the single-game record. Britt Pruitt was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.